have in front of me here adjustable podium step ladders from Stradbally ladders. These are clearly aluminium ladders, and they're extremely popular in industry, both in the construction trade and also, say, for general maintenance departments and companies, things like that, because they're extremely well designed, they're easy to adjust and to maneuver, and they meet all the basic safety requirements of safety officers, things like that, in terms of stability and working safely at a height. Okay, so in terms of the range, we have a range from 4 to 6 step all the way up to 7 to 11 step. And the reason that we describe it as a 4 to 6 step is that the legs here are adjustable. So in its most compressed format, you see this is a 4 step. 1, 2, 3, and the platform itself is counted as a 4th step. What we have here is the podium itself, where we're actually able to clip ourselves into afterwards. If we came along and we looked and we said ourselves, what is the most compact form we can have this in terms of storage, things like this, we actually just lift up this and we compress it in. We'll see we can have it like this, and also if I just lift this pin here and this pin here, we can slide this down and we can pop it in here, and we can see that if we compress it down to a very, very neat shape like this. So if we go to open it up again, we can simply open it like that. I can just pull out these 2 pins again, slide it up, and we have our podium type format on top. If I want to adjust the height on it, it's quite simple. I just come along and I can open this side here like this. I can open this side, and what we can do is we can just slide it down and we just clip in. We adjust the legs, so now it's going to be a 5 step by the time I finish this process. I'm just going to repeat the same process on the back here. That's it, and in the clip. So that's it exactly, a 5 steps. If I actually want to go and climb this now, obviously I'll be using a considerably more flat surface normally, but even here, if I come along and I go to climb it, I can just climb up to the 5th step here onto the platform, and once I'm safely in here, I can just turn around, I can drop this into position here, and then I can drop the lock and neck mechanism here, and now I have a safe working environment to work from here. And what we can do then is, if I go to open this up or descend, I can simply open it, lift it, I can leave it like this, or I can compress it down here where it folds quite neatly, and I come down here to the other steps. If I find after working in a particular area I need to work to a new area, all I'm going to do is I'm going to tilt the ladder forward and I can roll it along. So it comes with a set of wheels, and I just rotate it around to display this. Now I might be able to pick it up so clearly, I think, but there's a wheel here and another one here, and they're rotating freely because when we have it in a perfectly flat position, they're not tipping the ground. So it means that it's safe in terms of there's no mobility in it. And but when we need to move it, we just tilt it forward and roll it forward. So you can see they're incredibly clever in terms of design, and that's why Stradbally Ladder are the market leaders, simply because they have better product design and better quality product than any of their competitors. They're the only ladder being manufactured here in Ireland, but they're in with all of the large electrical network companies, all the large multinationals. Most companies in Ireland that have a keen focus on safety and quality are only going to allow Stradbally ladders in for that specific reason. So this is the 4 to 6 step, which is the smallest in the range, and this is the largest one in the range. It reaches from 7 all the way up to 11 step. Now we do have a fiberglass version of this from Stradbally ladders as well, so it would be specific to, we'll say, final stage electrical fixing, things like there might be a requirement that you'd only use fiberglass on it, but for all of the trades, including electrical at early stage fixing things like this, these are extremely popular, and even for certain DIY uses they're there. But we can imagine for a maintenance department, if you're going to have people in, you're worried about people working off step ladders, etc., and the insurance implications, to go with something like this, it's fantastic. It's available with free delivery. The full product range from Stradbally Ladders is now available through freetv.ie. Full specification on each ladder in the range is available, and they're each listed as separate products. And inside the full range from Stradbally, we have aluminium, which has about 7 subsections, with fiberglass and timber as well. All available on freetv.ie.